My name is Tom Cadman, and I care for my wife, Lynda. She was diagnosed with Parkinson's 17 years ago. We've been together for 41 years. Once you get the diagnosis, you've probably been dealing with symptoms for 8 or 10 years before that, and we were doing the same thing. It was a challenge getting the diagnosis from a movement disorder specialist, and we ended up going to a few different neurologists that wanted to do various types of surgery because they didn't really know what was going on with her. She ended up in the emergency room because she stumbled in the street. Her friend took her to the emergency room, and the emergency room doctor said, "Looks like you've been doctor shopping, so let's not worry about that. What do you want?" We want to get to a doctor that can actually give us the right diagnosis. And he says, "I'm going to refer you to a movement disorder specialist." And that's when we met Dr. Kandar. And he walks in and he just looked at Lynda and he says, "You have Parkinson's." Well, that really took us by surprise because we had no idea what we were going to be dealing with. Now that we've got that on the table, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to prescribe some medication that'll help with symptoms. But the biggest thing is going to be for you, Lynda, to get the right attitude. You have to exercise and eat right. It was a challenge because you don't have any idea. You know, you hear about Parkinson's, you hear about Muhammad Ali has Parkinson's, and Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's, and you don't think that it's ever going to happen to you. But it did.
It's debilitating. It's frustrating. I think that I have accepted the fact that I have Parkinson's, but that doesn't mean I like it at all. Some days I have a hard time accepting it. I can't believe that I'm not able to just get up and do what I want to do. But I've learned to adapt a lot, to adjust how I do things.
One of the things that I look at, I don't think it's enjoyable, maybe it is to watch Lynda be such a strong person, a warrior, a trooper in dealing with all of the changes that take place. Parkinson's it's a nasty disease and they don't have a cure for it, and it just progressively gets worse. So my enjoyment, besides being a lover and a great friend of hers, I watch how she is so strong dealing with what's going on in her head, in her body. Her body doesn't work like it used to. So, and her head. Anyway, that's it for that.
Her name is Hillary. I like her. It takes some getting used to, but I'm learning to use the joystick. I don't crash into too many things, but it's really nice to get around with, and especially out on the patio. I'll go from plant to plant as I'm pruning, and I'll end up at the table that we have out there, patio table, and we usually have lunch. Sometimes I have my coloring books out there and color, so it's just been a nice change for me.
Here you go. And you got a bump here. This is definitely not Lynda's favorite thing to do.
It's a little scary right there.
Scary, yeah. Turn it like this. One of the things that Dr. Kandar said is don't go on the internet and start trying to diagnose and figure out what's going on. I went home the next day. I started looking for somebody that I could connect with about Parkinson's, and that's when I found the Parkinson's Association of Northern California that goes by PANC. So I called, and a friend of mine, who is now a good friend, answered the phone. I went to their office, had all sorts of information, and he said, there's also another agency that does support groups, and that would be Del Oro Caregiver Resource Center. And he gave me their name and phone number. And I think it was the next day I contacted them, went to the office and said, hey, what do I do? How do I do this? The first support group I went to with Del Oro sponsored was all women, because Parkinson's is primarily manifested in men. When you go and you sit around a table with people that are on the same journey, we're all on this journey together, but it's different for everybody. And I listened to what people share about their challenges, trying not to compare what goes on in my life with my challenges with Lynn, but take what I can from those support groups and try and use it to make life a little easier. That's how I met Del Oro, and that's how we've been associated with them ever since. They're always there to help. My consultant is always available by phone or email if I have questions, and even today is like part of what's going on with Del Oro. So they've been really helpful over the years. The biggest thing that Del Oro can do is to help people get the grants, the funding for the respite. And we got 2 grants from Del Oro, one for Area 4 on Agency on Aging, and the other was from Parkinson's Association in Northern California. And it totaled to about 75 hours worth of respite. Respite is now making a greater difference. Initially, I didn't need it. I didn't think I needed it. If you don't have the rest, the mental fatigue, the physical fatigue, and the stress of being a caregiver can really take a toll, and you have to be in shape for that. The best advice is to take care of yourself first. Absolutely take care of yourself. Make sure you not feel guilty about wanting to go out and have a cup of coffee by yourself or with some other friends. Every day is a little bit different. There's always another challenge that comes up, and it's okay to ask for help. If somebody wants to get more involved in advocacy, they need to find a group, an agency like Del Oro and the Parkinson's Association. We're always looking for volunteers. I'm on the board of directors of the Parkinson's Association. I need volunteers to help me with the senior resource fairs. I travel around to provide information to people. The resource fairs are not just for Parkinson's. There's just a bunch of different agencies out there that have information to help seniors. So people can, find an agency that you can connect with, and then ask, how do you volunteer? And then volunteering leads to getting more and more involved.
Well, I wouldn't be doing as well as I am if it wasn't for Tom. He's just been there for me the whole time, guiding me, and he finds out about different things or ways that might help, and we give it a try. But he's just, he's a wonderful caretaker. Actually, he's just pretty wonderful.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know. I wasn't going to say that. That's right.
Be careful. I'll hold that one against you.